It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And we've got the Dolphins, veteran running back. Your standard at running back this season, pacing the league in rushing. It's the Dolphins and the Patriots on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Patriots team entering play. They come in really scuffling, losers of 7 of their last 8 games.
And they've been an underachieving team, but they do have some pretty good pieces in place. Let's see if they can use some of the younger guys and make themselves better.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Dolphins, they've been as hot as anyone. The win last week makes it 9 out of 10.
The results are hard to argue. If there's a team better suited for the postseason right now, I don't know who they are.
Just about time to rock as Toe gets ready to meet leather. And we are underway in Foxborough. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. So here come the Dolphins now as they get set to take over on offense. And a glance at the tall signal caller, standing 6'6".
After seeing what he did last week, throwing 4 touchdown passes, I had to go to my thesaurus to try and come up with some great words for what he did. I'm still coming up blank. He was scintillating.
I'm going simple. I don't have your thesaurus. I'm going dynamite. He was dynamite.
I'll take it.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 13 carries, 65 yards, and a touchdown as well.
Hey, he could very well be on his way to a rushing title, but guess what? His offensive line, they're meeting separately because they want that rushing title as much as he does, and they want to make sure they get him there.
And he's taken. Able to slip across the 35. The Miami first down, that one going for a gain of 11. Oh, and they set the man in motion too late. This is going to be a delay. Delay of game. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. Back to throw. Mitchell. He finds his man complete. It's Wilkins. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it's 2nd down. Now a handoff up the middle. Sutton. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down. Looking to throw. Mitchell working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3. Operating from the gun, Mitchell. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Back to throw. Mitchell. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Up the middle they go. It's Sutton. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26. The Dolphins at 10-1 now on the year. They come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. This one complete to Smallwood. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. A great play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins are on the board first here this afternoon. Looking sharp on that first drive. These guys, of course, coming off back-to-back victories. And you see that kind of advancing into this game, don't you?
You certainly do. And when you have a team that doesn't get too full of itself, even though they've won 2 games in a row, you get the end result that we saw there. That nice opening drive because they're sharp, they're focused, and they're locked into everything that they're doing.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. So here come the Patriots now to take over on offense. And they'll be led out by their quarterback now in his 3rd season in the league.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
Off the play fake, it's Williams. Throw left side complete. That's Beal. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. They'll fake the give, now Williams. It's complete, it's Gore. Showed that brute strength, but he'll still be stopped shy of midfield. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. Oh, design run for their wideout. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. Backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, Bailey. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. The Patriots send out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins offense, led by their running back, headed out for the 2nd possession. He is the NFL's leader in rushing yards to this point in the season. And if he can replicate or even surpass the production that he had over the first half of the year, he's going to have a good chance to take home the title. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Off the play fake. Mitchell throwing right, and that's complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. And that last throw not going to account for much in the grand scheme of things, but it does move him over 3,000 yards passing for the season. On first down, it's Sutton, and he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. Here's a 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground. Sutton, and he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line. Here's 3rd and a few inches. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Sutton trying to barrel up in there, but I don't think he got it. No gain on the play there. Bring up 4th down. The Dolphins will send out the punter now as he's on to kick it away. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially, and the Patriots take over. So back onto the field come the Pats for their 2nd drive. The last series form a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Brown. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On play action, here's Williams. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end, complete. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter from Foxborough. It's the homestanding Patriots with the football. Options galore here. 2nd and a few inches. They'll go play action here with Williams. He finds his man, complete. That's Bailey. So no gain on the play. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
On 3rd down, it's Bailey, and he's got a first down as he's up to the 48.
We all love to have a home run hitter in the backfield, guy who can take it the distance. But a short yardage, trying to pick up first downs, that big guy, oh, he's a nice luxury to have, isn't he?
Two first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Bailey. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Looking to throw is Williams. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. Well, he had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle. And, Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. Nice read on your part. And sometimes the quarterback... between zone and man. Sometimes just fooled by the type of zone that he sees, because oftentimes those linebackers will vacate and run downfield with receivers. In this case, he played a pure zone and was in the wrong spot for the QB.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Well, these two teams met down in Miami earlier this year with the Dolphins winning that one. So they're trying to win here in Foxborough to capture the season series. Cunningham. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. The offense on 3rd down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. He's going to air one out. And he bats it away, and it falls down.
Going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. Charles, even as long field goals become more and more common, this is still very rarefied air. Only just over 20 field goals have been kicked from 60 yards or further, and you can add his name to the list now.
And as calm as he tried to present himself, there's no doubt there were some nerves as he lined up to attempt that kick. But once the ball was snapped, he just swept the leg and boom, over the crossbar.
New England trying to get a place on offense. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. Here's 3rd and 6. To the air, Williams. This will be caught by Brown. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. They'll try the left side. Bailey. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Williams. Pass to Brown. He's got it on the crossing route. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. And they'll send the tight end in motion. Here's Williams. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. They just do get the play off as he'll look to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 21. Play action. Now Williams. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down. Up the middle they go. It's Bailey. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. This will be a loss of 3 and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Bailey. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through, and they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3. So, Charles, they are on the board after that kick. So 3 drives, 3 points. Obviously not the start that you were hoping for, but they're able to erase that 0 off the scoreboard.
Yeah, I guess what you're saying is a point a drive is not what offenses are striving for by any stretch. They're happy they've got 3 now. They hope that that unlocks their offense for bigger points down the road.
And they nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. Good starting field position for the Dolphins as they have it 1st and 10 at their own 37. Off play action. Mitchell. And this will be caught by his big wide receiver. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They go play action here on 1st down. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. Touchdown! A big play there. 47 yards. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play. And now before we get to the extra point, remember all touchdowns do have to be confirmed by the replay official. Is this a touchdown? That's the question. CD, what are they looking for here?
You just need any part of the football to break the plane. You don't need the whole football. It doesn't need to go over the entire white line. It's just that front part of the white line. And if you draw an imaginary plane going straight up, that's what they need to cross.
So take away the touchdown. The officials rule he did not get the football to break the plane. Here's Cunningham. And he is not going to get through here on try number 1. They stop him at the goal line. Call it no gain, and it's going to be 2nd and goal.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
It's a quarterback sneak, and he is in. Touchdown, Miami. It's their quarterback. Scoring on the sneak from a yard out. And the Dolphins go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead. (17-3). A drive there of just 4 plays. And it was capped off by the quarterback sneak for 6. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Patriots ready to try again on offense. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. To throw, Williams. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's going to be down at the 35, gain of 7. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Throwing is Williams. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there. Williams going to look to throw again. He finds his man, complete. That's Beal. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. He finds his man, complete. It's Beal. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. Here's 2nd and 1 now from the 7. To throw, it's Williams. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Williams from the gun on 3rd down. And he'll just get rid of it. The Dolphins do the job defensively there, and now it brings up 4th. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
And his kick here is good. And a second field goal here gets him back within 11 now. It's 17-6. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
And he won't quite make it to the 25. And with time running down, they go down to a knee. So we've reached halftime here, and it's the visiting Dolphins taking a lead. Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the third quarter and continue this midseason contest. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And they have had their problems moving the ball through the air as we take you through some of the action from earlier. This secondary has played about as well as you can. Many times they've left this quarterback with nowhere to go with the football. The Pats at the line, ready to go. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's third down. Looking to throw, Williams. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. The Patriots send out their punter as he'll kick it away for the second time. And he'll get credit for putting him inside the 20 as the fair catch is made right at about the 19-yard line. The Dolphins offense and their running back getting set to go once more. And as we transition into the second half of the season, you can see he's the NFL's leader in rushing touchdowns. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They'll start on the ground here on first down. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Mitchell now, off play action. That is caught. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. You take a look at his receiving numbers so far. He's been terrific. Up over 100 yards now for the game. Back to throw now on first down. Over the middle, complete. That's Wilkins. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Following the fumble recovery, Williams. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. A gain of 6 there on first. From the 33, here's a 2nd and 4. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Bailey. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Off the play fake. Williams. He's got Gore. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard. Off play action. Williams Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Second and 1. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. They tried the throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Up the middle they go. It's Bailey, and he will have the Patriots first down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4. Back to throw. Williams got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Patriots are back within a score. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Williams going to throw for it. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And with it, they're back within a field goal. I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
Well, the Dolphins offense and their wide receiver getting set for this next possession. And he was pretty much unguardable in that first half. You see the numbers there as they try to add to him here in this 3rd quarter. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Throwing to start the drive. Mitchell going up top. And this is caught at the 20. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Holding offense.
Brutal, so take away the long touchdown.
It's a cruel game sometimes, partner.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Sutton. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
Offside. Defense.
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Now a play fake here on first down. Going right side here, and that's complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Looking to throw. Mitchell. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that'll make it 2nd down. Up the middle they go. It's Sutton. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there. Now it'll be 3rd down. Now they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Off the play fake. Mitchell. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. A good action to this point in the 3rd quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Mitchell. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go up the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 28. Now a handoff up the middle. Sutton And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. 2nd and 9 now. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming 3rd down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of momentum the other side is starting to gain.
And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 14. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Foxborough. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. They'll motion the tight end across the formation. Now Mitchell off the play fake. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've hit on 6 of their 8 tries. Very good. This is 3rd and 4. Flush to his right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to swell the lead to 6. And his kick is good. And they stretch the lead to 6. It's 20-14 now. So they get the... Now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. Another go-around now for the Patriot offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Got him in. It's Brown. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Williams from the gun on 3rd down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 46.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had it to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
Now a give right side. Bailey. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. From the gun, here's Williams. So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a 4th down.
Late in the game, he's certainly doing everything in his power to buy time for his guys to make a play, but in this case, he's surrounded, and all he has room to do is to get back to the line of scrimmage.
And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. The visitors' offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And as we show you some of the highlights from earlier, he has been instrumental in getting his guys the lead as he looks to finish strong and close this one out. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Wilkins.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
They go with Cunningham, and he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there, and on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from? And this is caught inside the 5. It's a big play there for Miami. 63 yards.
That's how you flip field position. What a play right there. That nearly went the distance. Credit this defense for not giving up. They get him down just short of the goal line, but the damage is done. It's going to be first and goal from an ideal position.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Dolphins are closing in on a third straight win as they widen the gap further here in the fourth quarter. The touchdown all set up by the big play one snap before, but they finish it off here with a shorter completion, this time for the score.
I like how they stuck with what got them there, right? The big pass play. Got the momentum going, right? That's you create it with a play like that, and you come right back with another pass play to finalize things off.
And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. So they kept it on the ground, got it into the end zone. But Charles, sometimes you probably see teams treat a 2-point conversion differently than if it was first and goal from the 2, or I should say third and goal from the 2.
I agree with you totally on that. A lot of teams treat it as if they have farther to go and shy away from. I think this is a great spot to do it because most teams play you for the pass. Go ahead and run and let your linemen surge and fire out.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
He finds his man complete. That's Brown. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On third down, it's Bailey. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. And the Dolphins get the football in great field position. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. It's Sutton. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the fourth quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers, fourth quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for 4-minute offense, and this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
Now, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it, and let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there. They'll run on 1st down. It's Sutton, and he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line, and I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. 52 yards rushing for him here as he starts to draw closer to a 1,000-yard campaign. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Sutton. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Sutton. A nice display of power, but it only takes him to the 7. He's dropped there. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Looking to throw. Mitchell. Now they go screen. It's complete. The Patriots will take their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Oh, that's offline. He hooked it. It's no good. And this will remain a 2-touchdown game. Now this one now not over yet, Charles. You've got a sliver of hope on that other sideline.
You certainly do, because that would have made it a 3-score game, and that probably would have been curtains at that point. But now if they can get down the field quickly and somehow get the ball back one more time, we may have a different ball game.
2nd and 2. And his throw is incomplete.
Passing lanes tough to come by with so many defensive backs on the field here late in the game. And it's not just the number of bodies, it's their quickness and their agility that makes it tough to complete a pass.
From the gun on 3rd down, Williams. And that's complete to Brown. And he will have a Patriots first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. Looking to throw is Williams. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. That's to the sideline and incomplete.
Well, it's pretty difficult to sum it up offense in a 2-minute drill. When your guys have struggled to put points on the board all afternoon, there's an incompletion right there.
This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here. To the air, Williams. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
A lot of practice time, a lot of thinking goes into 2-minute drills, even on the defensive side. So now you want to make sure the guys understand. Continue to be aggressive, but make sure you're smart in doing so.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Victory very likely now for the Dolphins as they take a knee here. So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So for Miami, they continue to keep pace for that first-round bye as they move to 11-1. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Patriots, this season is beyond salvage now as they fall to 2-10. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.